have created Just Ice Arena because we wanted to create a revenue stream for you.
But this isn't the first thing that Tiffany has named after her daughter. Like, this isn't the first thing that she put the name Justice on.
I am now opening up Just Ice Courts tomorrow.
Just Ice Courts. Now, if she called it Justice Courts, because that's the daughter's name, Justice. If she called it Justice Courts, okay, fine. Entitled, but fine. But she called it Just Ice Courts, basketball courts. Where the ice at? Like, why did you give it that name?
And remember, I got love for my community. You come first.
Yeah, you as in Justice, apparently. You come first. Ye who I name everything after. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get to the comments, let me know what you think about this, okay? I don't know if you know, but I learn something new every single day. And like last night, I learned something that I didn't know before about Tiffany and her ambitions and her dedication to her seed, apparently, because Tiffany's been naming stuff after her daughter for a while. I think we all know about the ice rink and the wordplay there, Just Ice. You know, it makes sense. Just Ice rink, you know, cause ice. But, you know, before this.
Hey, residents of Dalton, it's your mayor, Tiffany A. Henyard, the people's mayor, and I'm here with trustee Andrew Holmes. Guess what? We're finally in the second phase of Greenwood Falls. And remember, we do this for you, residents, because we care. You come first. We care, meaning trustee Andrew Holmes and myself, about the residents of Dalton. And we have created Just Ice Arena because we wanted to create a revenue stream for you. So now you no longer have to go anywhere else. You can come in your own backyard and enjoy the fruits of your labor. So, Drew, enough talk. We're about to introduce to you Just Ice Rink.
This girl is not good at teleprompter. Like, we bring to you Just Ice Rink. Like, oh my God, bitch. It was one full sentence. We bring to you Just Ice Rink. Oh my God. Like, why was that so hard? I don't know why that was so hard, Tiffany. I'm just saying.
Introduce to you Just Ice Rink. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. All right. So this was her introduction to Just Ice Rink, which makes sense. It was an ice rink. She said, I'm going to make ice rink. It's going to build revenue for the town, for the village, for the whatevers. And because she's a dedicated mother, M-U-V-A, mother. Okay. She wanted to name this thing after her child, which it's funny because it's not an ice rink anymore. It's just a rink. It's just a skate rink. So, but whatever. I thought it was just funny. You know, just use her wordplay. It's got a bold print in the middle of this thing. So it's Just Ice Rink. And if you are unaware, her daughter's name is Just Ice. Justice. See? Okay, so she decided to name this thing after her daughter. But what I did not know, what some of you may not have heard, but this isn't the first thing that Tiffany has named after her daughter. Like, this isn't the first thing that she put the name Justice on. The Just Ice thing. She's used it on things that weren't ice. At least this was an ice rink. So it was like, okay, wordplay, ice rink, just ice rink, just ice, you know, I get it. Weird, but I get it. Odd, but I get it. Entitled, but I get it. And even more so, if her and Miss Trustee Holmes are the only ones that care about the people and are putting these things together, you would think that if she's, you know, don't he got a kid he want to name something after? You don't want to put your name on something? Why is just everything named after Tiffany's one child? Okay, so let's show you all this other thing that I just learned today. Well, yesterday, last night, when I was too tired to make this video. I learned of this other thing. And now I'm curious, are there more things that she's done that she stuck her daughter's name on? But this is the other thing. So before she did the ice rink, Tiffany did this like basketball courts. They're like inside that same line of things where the ice rink is. And apparently It too has a special name.
Hey guys, it's Mayor Tiffany Henyard, the People's Mayor, and I am so excited about my vision finally coming to life. I am now opening up Just Ice Courts tomorrow.
Just Ice Courts. It's weird. I'll tell you why it's weird. Because ain't no ice. Now, if she called it Justice Courts, because that's the daughter's name, Justice. If she called it Justice Courts, okay, fine. Entitled, but fine. But she called it Just Ice Courts. It's basketball courts. Where the ice at? Like, why did you give it that name? Just Ice. This is before the ice rink now. If this was after the ice rink, this might even make sense because it's lined up with that. But this came first. This was there, and then was the ice rink. Just Ice Courts. Because, of course, this basketball court is indeed made of ice, I guess.
We are having a ribbon cutting ceremony here at 144th and Greenwood. Please show up from 5 to 7. And always remember, be a part of the solution and not a part of the problem. My work speaks for itself. And remember, I got love for my community. You come first.
Yeah, you as in justice, apparently. You come first. Ye who I name everything after. Oh my God. It's almost like Tiffany is that this is foresight. That Tiffany is actually seeing that she going to prison or something, and she, wants to like, it's like when you want to leave a bunch of stuff to your children because you're gonna die eventually. Like so you just want to trying to scramble to have some stuff to leave for them. Like I feel like that this is what Tiffany was doing. Like, but for jail instead of death. Like she knew she going to jail. So she's like, I need to scramble and have some, but these aren't things that are going to they're not going to benefit your daughter. You go to jail, then these are things that are going to be stigmas attached to her that she's going to have to drag with her forever. That's what you're creating instead of what I think you're doing the opposite by accident of what you were meaning to do. Is what I'm saying, Tiffany. And I know you think that I don't care. And guess what? I don't. I mean, I don't care like I don't like you, but I do. I don't like you. No, I don't like. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like you, but I do find you entertaining for sure. And I appreciate the work you do and you fucking up because then I get to make fun of you for it. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm getting at. I know that's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. But when you come up with things like this, you create an ice rink, you name it after your child, and then you make it exclusive only for you and your buddies to come out dressed in pimp hats, apparently, to stand in fire stuff on top of ice, because that's a weird choice. And then to make, like to have these little Valentine's Day things where your little tent is in the middle of the ice rink and everybody else is outside of it so that you and your precious Kamal can be in there and feel exclusivity. Okay. All right. And how much money did you charge these people to come and do this little private dinner? Oh my God. I'm sorry, but why? Never mind. I ain't gonna talk about this woman. But that look that she was just giving was a little creepy. That's just a little bit. What is this? Like, you okay, girl? Blink twice if you can. I mean, you look lovely. I'm sorry. I got distracted. Sorry. Like I get the feeling that she knows that Tiffany ain't shit. Like that's the feeling that I'm getting. Look at this. Oh my God. I'm gonna need for y'all to stop. See this? All these are on the outside. And then Tiffany's is on the inside. That's the DJ. That's the DJ booth right there inside there. Because I'm going to tell you what she don't want. What she don't want is nobody out there feeling more special than she. Okay? Look at that. See, so they're on the outside. That's the gate right there. They're all on the outside. See that one? Is that one? Oh, it's moved over a little bit. But there's that one little tent thingy or whatever that's sitting in the middle actually inside the ice rink. And that's hers. Everybody else on the outside. Look at that. Are you gonna post these people kissing like that? That's how you feel? I wonder if this is the lady who was begging for the money. No, I don't think it was. She was a singer. But this is the type of shit. Like she wanna create this place, name it after her child, her seed. See, look, there's Kamal and hers. That's their tent. Okay. And everybody else on the outside. And all of this in the name to just to put her daughter's name on anything. Now, what I want to know is there any other stuff that she did this to? Like, what else is in here? I do recall a meeting where Tiffany was talking about wanting to open it was a museum for herself. She wanted to create a Tiffany Henyard museum that was going to have, of course, just her all over that motherfucker. I promise you that. I wonder what the chances are now of like you never did get that done, Tiffany. You told you she was talking about that in the beginning when she became the mayor. She was like she gonna have a museum, and she would call it her museum. How is it your museum and the people got to pay for it, and it's only gonna have what, just you in it, and what else? Nothing. Exactly. This cold ass motherfucker sitting outside. These things are not warm. Yeah, freezing their little asses off in the name of Tiffany trying to make herself feel, special. I don't know what to say, but I think it's odd that she is just naming everything that she could possibly get her hands on after her daughter like this. And in her mind, this is a great idea. This is a great idea.
The people's mayor, and I am so excited about my vision finally coming to life.
Okay.
I am now opening up Just Ice Courts tomorrow. We are
Just Ice Courts. Because the courts is on ice, I guess. Like, oh, it must be a ice, for ice hockey. Is that it? No? Then how the fuck is it just ice courts? Just ice courts. She's gonna name everything that she could get her hands on after her child. Just to go to jail and then have her child's name have to be attached to all these weird shits that they gonna be auditing. Tiffany, do better. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying do not better. I'm saying do better. Okay? This was terrible. This is terrible. Okay?
We are having a ribbon cutting ceremony here at 144th and Greenwood. Please show up from 5 to 7. And always remember, be a part of the solution and not a part of the problem. My work speaks for itself. And remember, I got love for my community. You come first.
Ain't that something? You come first. Right after me and my pockets and my Kamal. Y'all come right after the Kamal. No, right after my daughter, because you know what, I didn't gonna say that. I was gonna say she put Kamal above her daughter, but clearly not, because she didn't name it after Kamal. She named it after her daughter. So I'll give you that one, girl. I'll give you that one. Okay? I give you that one. But, leaving this person in charge of your child is a choice. It's a choice. I mean, I'm just saying, feel like he just walked right into babysitter. but like I said, it's a choice. And he do seem like he be high. But it's a choice. I trust you, girl. I trust that you think you know what you're doing. And good luck with that. Good luck with that. I'm just saying. He did one good deed and suddenly he was the guy to be trusted with everything. And that is a weird, dangerous precedent. Okay? That's not it. Like, people will do one big act of like a gesture, a grand gesture. I think what solidified it, in my opinion, what solidified it with Kamal to Tiffany was when she was in the hospital and there he was. I think literally from that moment, in her mind, he could be trusted with everything. And that's where she fucked up at. That's where she fucked up at. And you in a vulnerable moment. That is when somebody come along and you in a vulnerable moment. Don't automatically take that as this is a person whom I can now trust because they were there. There are predators who wait for your vulnerable moment to show up because they know that that's how you're going to react to it. They know, and they'll skate on it forever. You ever have somebody in your life come into your life and when you're down, and then you put them on this pedestal because they were there. They were that person who was standing there when you were down. But that's the only good thing they ever did for you. They dragged and took for years after that. And every time everything started to go bad, the first thing they brought up was that one time they was there for you. Have you ever experienced this or watched someone else experience it? Because that's what predators do. Okay? I'm just saying a little bit of advice, okay? Y'all behave. Don't be like Tiffany and name everything that you do that's illegal after your child, because she's going to maybe have to pay for that later, or at least have to bear the burden of it. And that's not right, Tiffany. All just in the name. Why not just name it after yourself? That's what you wanted to do anyway. Just name it after you. You know, the Henyard court, the Henyard rink. You know what I'm saying? You know, Tiffany's spot. Just name it after you. But whatever. All right. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Ooh. Peace.